this, guys. Hope everyone is good. I'm laughing because we've finally got something. Yay! Anything, I'll take anything at this point. Daniel Farke is now apparently in advanced negotiations. But for me, again, the smaller details of what that means are depending on how they choose to write it. But to me, advanced negotiations is recruitment, is how we will start the season, how the season will go, what we plan to do, what players we want, what players we will go. It's about understanding the vision, right? So what I spoke about in my video yesterday about the coach will discuss literally everything, right? So we are behind, I guess, in terms of actually applying that. But once this has happened now, we just need to speed up that process, really. But yeah, best believe the discussions, these advanced negotiations, will obviously about the contract that will already happened. I imagine now it's about further things about recruitment and understanding what players they want, what players they'll need, players they're all right to leave, players they want to keep. There's loads of stuff like that. I like I suggested it. For me, it's not changed. I still think it's as good as done in an agreement sense, in a sense of saying you are the next Leeds coach, and Daniel Farke saying good. But I think it's done in terms of that. Daniel Farke will be doing due diligence. He won't be sitting there twiddling his thumbs. He'll be doing everything he can. He's not in a job. He'll be doing everything he can to help him for when he is officially announced, 100%. Otherwise, why would he not? If he's almost agreed that the club have accepted what's happening, he will obviously, do as much as he can. So before we get, I'll show you the article now. But I just want to say shout out to every single person that's showing love in the comments, liking, even just watching the video. I'm literally like 50 away from 1,000 subs. Like if I can get to 1,000 subs, I aim genuinely right. I aimed for like 50 to 100 by this point. Like at the start of the season. The fact now, a year later, almost it's almost 1,000. If I could get to 1,000, I'd never ask for a sub again at the start of a video. I promise. If we could do that, that'd be genuinely like mind blowing. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. Let's get into the article now. So as we can see there, it's from David Coverdale from the Mail Online. So again, whether this is just the club wanting this to be leaked to settle fans a little bit, I don't think so with the Mail, because I imagine they'd just use Yorkshire Evening Post people to do that, because that seems what they've been doing recently. But it's clear now that there's some information on Daniel Farke and how it's progressing. It says here he's on the brink of becoming the new Leeds manager, with the club hoping to have the German in place for the start of pre-season next week. So if he's in place for the start pre-season, which I believe starts on Monday or Sunday, that gives really 2 days. So they're hoping to have him in place. This, of course, as we'll read on in a second, Daniel Farke has now understood to have agreed terms about taking charge at Ellen Road and has already visited Thorpe Arch training ground. He's already been at the ground. Of course he has. He'll check training ground. He'll checked everything. It's due diligence, of course. This is the job he wants now. This is the job they've agreed on. It's now doing everything, understanding recruitment, understanding the path, the journey, looking at the training ground, looking at the guys. It's as good as done, in my opinion. Get rid of that ad. See, this is when you know ads are not reliable from what you search, because I'm definitely not looking at cars. I haven't afford to live, never mind cars. Anyway, Leeds have been waiting for the EFL approval to approve their takeover of 49ers Enterprise before announcing who would be managing the championship. The club is still hopeful the American group's buyout of Italian Andrea Radzazzani will be given the green light in the coming days. It's weird wording there. They're waiting for the approval of the EFL to announce it. So I still think, even if that doesn't go through, I still believe the people they are, the EFL, they are the type of people who the EFL, 49ers Enterprise, they are the type of people who will solve a problem. There's clearly rules in terms of if they're allowed to appoint them, finances involved, who's going to pay the contract. For me, there's loads of packages you can put in place. You can guarantee like payment in the future, extra payment for working now until it's approved. There's loads of stuff like that. So I genuinely, people wouldn't worry about that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think I'm right on this one personally. There's a lot of ways you can get around the initial contract, basically. Like if they can't officially sign it because Andrea and them can't come to an agreement on what is happening, or Andrea's just not picking up the phone or whatever until the EFL, the 49ers will, in my opinion, 100% find a way to get through that and figure that out before preseason, I believe. I genuinely believe that. It says here, as we look down here, I'm trying to finger with the ads. However, Leeds also want to have the new manager installed before players return to Thorpe Arch. Testing on Monday, and Farke is their chosen man. So it's the chosen man. It's been decided. It's all about now. The next few days, wait for the EFL. Continuing to prepare training for pre-season, even if he's not physically at the ground, which I'm convinced he will be. Even if he's not on pitches, he'll be around, or he will have been around. Trust me, he will speak to the players. In my opinion, from what I've been told, like I said yesterday, he will be talking to the players. He'll be around the ground, or he'll be somewhere there. He's already been to Thorpe Arch, and no one saw a picture, so he will be around. I'm convinced. Yeah, we know that. We know that about he's been sound out by the Whites. Again, we know about him. He's twice led Norwich, 97, 94 points. Beautiful football. And what's coming up is a video on when it does get announced. I'm going to do a video on his. So I've done transfers I'd like, and I think the club could do. I'm also going to do some, like, a few transfers in which I believe Farke could bring in. So who would fit his system specifically? So specific players for his system. I think that'd be a good one to do. So that is coming up. Obviously, I'll do a manager announcement, so I'll go into deeper detail. And then I'm going to do my ideal starting 11 for the start of the season. Any player that is credibly linked, I'm going to do a player profile on each one of them. Yeah, we're going to get into it. I'm also going to do my awards again, like players that I think will be next upcoming players, player of the season, all my predictions. I'm going to do all them. So we've got a lot of stuff coming. We're just waiting, aren't we? It's in limbo right now, which is bugging me out. But from my opinion, and that's the article, the recruitment in the new manager has been headed up by Chief Executive Angus Kinnear. We know this. Maraf will become loose chairman. Yeah, so we're just waiting now. Also on the box, the shirt. What do you think? If the concept one is real, I think that looks really nice. I really like that. I like the little box. I think it looks quite good on the shirt. I like the stripes, the peacocks. Yeah, it looks a good shirt this year. What do you guys think on the shirt? I think it looks sweet. But yeah, look, it's all opinions in it. It's all who knows what. For me, I just think it's just them going through the details every day, going through more detail of what they want, what's going to happen, the situation they're in. He's going to have the job. It's done. Just the announcement, how they're going to go through with that, how they're going to deal with that, how they're going to announce it. Are they just going to do it and bite the bullet and adapt the contract slightly and change it to, obviously if they can't physically allow to pay him now because Andrea or whatever the structure doesn't work, how they're going to adapt to that? Then they will, because they are the type of people who do that. Parag is incredible. He's incredible at contracts. Apparently that's his forte. He'll find a way. We'll be all right. In terms of the finances and in terms of preparation and getting the best out of these situations, difficult situations, we have the people with a proven track record who are good at this stuff. They are elite professionals. So I can't wait for this. I just need these next few days, and we all need, don't we, these next few days to hurry up. So get them announcements officially. That's what we want. We just want to see his face with a little contract signed, so I can put it on my thumbnail, and I can look at it and go, yes, that's the one. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm not going to sit here and go, I'm right. I think that I just think that's going to happen. I might be wrong. I just think what I've said, I think that's the situation that'll happen, from what I've been told as well. He's not just going to be sitting and twiddling his thumbs. He's going to be doing everything he can. Whether he has to work a few weeks without funding because of the EFL and the takeover situation, that contract will be spoken about. The 49ers doing everything in their power. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Maybe that's what's going through right now. I'm all right. I'm good. If there's any more news, I'll do another video. But yeah, please like and continue to support your legends, every single one of you. I appreciate every one of you, and have a good day.